Hi everyone, it's Reed and welcome back to Atlantis Fitness and Pilates, where I post free workout videos every week. As always, timestamps will be in the description below because you already know why you're here and I value your time. So let's get started. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite style classes, a hybrid class, which means we'll start out with some cardio, then we'll go into some strength training before finishing off with some stretching. So let's get your jump board in place on your reformer. Then we're going to go to one red and one blue spring before coming down onto your backs. Once you're down, you want to scoot all the way up against your shoulder blocks. And we're going to start with a little warm up of cardio jogging. So toes parallel and about hip width distance. When you're ready, you're going to jump off one leg, land on the other, and then switch. Remember, we want to land nice and light. Your jump board should make no sound. Have about 30 seconds left here. Good, last 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go into our V jumping next, or our V jogging. 3, 2, 1. So turn those knees and toes out. And again, we're staying with that jogging, jumping off one leg at a time. Good. We have about 10 more seconds here. And then we're going to go into a little bit of ab work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So all the way down. Let's reach up, grab your straps. We're going to go into hundreds. So at 400s, you can do knees at tabletop, legs straight up or legs long. We're all going to start arms up to the ceiling. Everyone, big breath in. When you're ready, bring those hands down, extend those legs out, and pump those arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Halfway there. One, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All the way down. All right, let's put those straps down. We're gonna sit up for a moment. We're gonna go to one red spring. Then we're gonna come onto our side. I'll be facing the right side of my reformer. I want your elbow and hand above your shoulder blocks. We're gonna scoot the hips back so they're in line with your elbow. Pull that bottom knee in. Top foot is gonna be on our jump board. We're gonna jump on our side here with our foot parallel to the floor. Now while we're jumping here, maintain that nice strong core and lift up through those ribs. Good. We have 5 more, and then we're going to turn the toe and knee up towards the ceiling and jump with the turnout. 3, 2, 1. Turn that toe and knee up towards the ceiling. So you've got that little bit of turnout here. You should feel this a little bit more in those glutes. Good. 5 more, and then we're going to pull our knee towards our shoulder when we jump. And 3, 2, still keeping that turnout. Last one. So jump and a little quick tuck that knee in towards the shoulder. Good, 5 more, and then we're gonna go back to parallel foot. And again, we're gonna tuck our knee up, this time towards our chest. And 3, 2, 1. Land with that foot parallel, and this time knee in towards your chest. Ten more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All the way down. All right, so again, we're going to go back into a little bit of ab work. Let's come onto your knees behind your shoulder blocks. We're going to grab both hands on that right side of your reformer. So I've got my left hand slightly closer, my right hand is a little bit further out. When you're ready, we're going to pull using our upper body, look around your hip to your jump board, and then release back, working into those obliques. Again, hips stay right over the knees. All the movement is coming from your waist and up. Three more. Last one. All the way down. Good. So we're going to switch to the other side now. Back down onto our hip. Again, you want your elbow over your shoulder block. We're going to hold that shoulder block with your hand. Hips back in line with your bottom elbow. This time, top foot is starting parallel and jumping here. Just parallel here. Remember to stay active through that bottom side. Lift up away from that carriage. If you bump the reformer like I just did, that's your signal to move your hips down a little bit more. 5. And again, we're going to turn the toes up to the ceiling. 2 and 1. Turn those toes and knees up. Jumping here. 10 more. Five more, and then we're going to pull that knee towards our shoulder when we jump. Last one, and knee towards your shoulder. Five more, and then we're going to go back to parallel foot. And again, our knees going to pull into our chest. 3, 2, last one, land parallel and knee in towards your chest this time. Ten more, you got this. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. All right, so again, carefully we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. Knees are coming behind those shoulder blocks. This time my right hand will be closest to me, my left hand will be slightly further out. Same thing, we're gonna pull using our upper body and then twist, look around to that foot bar and release back look to your hands. So think of this as kind of like a little side bend, pulling using our upper body. One more. Beautiful, all the way down. Good, you can sit back for a moment, give those legs a little shake out, or you can step off and give those legs a little shake out. We're actually gonna go to a standing exercise next, so we're gonna make our way back to that right side of your reformer. I want your right foot on the floor, left foot back onto your shoulder block. We're gonna go into some lunges next, so we're not quite done with those legs. When you're ready, nice and slow, press back and all the way up. Try to keep this back knee lifted. Then you do have the jump board if you need to use it for a little bit of balance support. But just nice and light, only using it for balance, not bracing ourselves on it. 5 more. Two. Last one. And all the way up. We'll step around opposite side. Same thing. So left foot on the floor, right foot back onto your shoulder block. Again, you have the jump board for a little bit of balance support. A big press back into that lunge. Halfway there. Three more. Last one. Beautiful, all the way up. All right, so we're gonna turn around and come to seated, facing our risers. Legs are gonna be through our shoulder blocks. We're gonna go into a little bit of back work. Let's go up to 3 red springs. Again, legs long through those shoulder blocks, hips against the bottom edge of your carriage. Reach forward, grab your straps and cross them over. So you're gonna have left strap in right hand, right strap in left hand. Or just sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down. When you're ready, pull back palm up to your waist, palm down as you reach forward. Think about driving your elbows back to tap that jump board. One more. Beautiful, reach forward. We're gonna take off one red, put on your blue. So you should have 2 reds and a blue. Again, straps are still crossed. This time palm down, we're gonna pull thumbs to shoulders, elbows nice and wide. Last one, and reach forward. Again, roll those shoulders. We're gonna turn around again. We're gonna put on that red again, and we're gonna leave on the blue. So you're on 3 reds and 1 blue spring this time. And again, we're gonna go back to that first exercise. We're gonna go back to palm up as we pull back. We're half a spring heavier here. Again, drive those elbows back towards that jump board. You've got 5. One more. And reach forward. Give those shoulders a little roll. All right, so we're gonna take our blue off. So we're on just 3 reds now. Again, we're still half the spring heavier. This time we're going back to that palm down variation. So when you're ready, palm down, bring those thumbs all the way to your shoulders, and then reach forward. Last 2 and 1. Good. Again, roll those shoulders and wiggle the head side to side. All right. So last round, we're going to put the blue back on, and we're going to take one of the reds and put on the back row of pegs. If you don't have a back row of pegs, then add your yellow on, just so that, again, we're going up in our spring. Again, handles are crossed. This time we're going back palm up. One final round of this. One more. And reach forward. All right. So again, we're just gonna take that blue off. So you're on your 3 reds. One of your reds is on that back row of pegs. Or again, if you don't have that back row, then leave the 3 reds and the blue on. This time, palm down, thumbs to shoulders, elbows nice and wide. Really hitting into our back a good bit today. Last one, and reach forward. Good. Let's uncross those straps for a moment. And we're gonna go down to 1 red spring again. We're gonna go back into some ab work. This time, I want your feet on your headrest, and we're gonna scoot your hips forward so your knees are bent. And I want a good 5 to 6 inches of space between where your hips are and the bottom edge of the carriage. So that's gonna be kind of your safety net here for this. We're gonna grab both straps. We're gonna reach our arms forward, palm up, so you've got a little bit of tension on those straps. Squeeze your knees against each other, and then starting at your tailbone, I want you to tuck your pelvis and slowly round down 1 vertebrae at a time until you feel the top of your pelvis touch here. Again, that's your safety net. Slowly roll back up. I do 2 breaths for this. Big inhale at the top. Exhale as you start to roll. Then once I hit the bottom, again, big inhale. Exhale, roll back up. So I'm always exhaling on the actual lift and lower portion. Good, let's do 2 more. And all the way up. If you need to, you can turn your knees out and go into a little butterfly stretch here, leaning forward if you're feeling your low back on this one. You can always add a little bit of spring if you feel like you need it, especially if you're getting stuck coming back up. That's a great way to help, or even just shortening up on your straps. Right, so from there, we are gonna shorten up on those straps. We're gonna bring your knees back up. I want you to rest your triceps on your knees. We're gonna use those little short loops, and we're going into bicep curls here. So nice and slow, curl those handles all the way in, and then reach back forward. And so this is a variation of a bodybuilding exercise called the preacher curl, where we have our elbows supported. This means you can go up in your spring. We're just gonna do it on a red to start. Really think of fully reaching forward as if you're gonna touch the risers with your hands, then bring your fingertips all the way to your shoulders if you can. Let's do 3 more. Reach forward. All right, so again, we're gonna go back to our little loops. We're gonna go back into our ab work. This time I want you to loop your hands together like this. So you've got a nice big circle with your arms. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna work into our obliques a little bit here. So I'm gonna go down my left side, roll across the top of my pelvis, and come up my right side. But my knees will always lean in the opposite direction. So again, so let's start like this. I'm gonna lean over towards my left side, start to roll down that left side. My knees are leaning towards the right. Once I touch, my knees switch as my shoulders switch. I'm gonna roll up my right while my knees are leaning left. At the top, switch, roll down, knees switch, roll up. And I think like you're drawing a big circle. For whatever reason, I always think of like a witch stirring her cauldron. Get nice and slow. You can use 2 breaths. Or exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Last one here. Good, and all the way up. All right, so from here, again, we're just gonna keep those knees bent. I want you to lean your chest forward against your knees. Again, we'll choke up on our straps. We're gonna hit into our triceps this time. So while you're leaning forward, I want you to pull those elbows as far back as you can. Little tricep extensions here. If you need to, you can let the knees separate some to lean forward more. One more. And all the way up. Good. Roll those shoulders for a moment. Little wiggle of the head. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing, leaning the opposite direction this time. So I'm gonna go down my right side. My knees again will start on the left. Then once I roll across to my left, my knees will go right. So when you're ready, nice and slow, down that opposite side. Roll across the top of the pelvis, and then come back up. 2 more. Last one. And all the way up. All right, so let's put your straps down for a moment so you can scoot back. We're gonna go back into both triceps and biceps one final time. Legs nice and long now, elbows up at chest height. You wanna curl those handles in, come back into your bicep curls. Last 2 and 1. Reach forward again, give those shoulders a quick little roll. And we're gonna work into our triceps in the back of our shoulders. This time palm back, nice tall spine. Again, big exhale as you press back with straight arms this time. Two more. 2 and 1. Excellent. All right, so let's put those straps down. We're gonna turn around, turn your shoulder blocks back if you did turn them. We're gonna make your way down onto your back for the stretching portion of this class now. So again, we're still on 1 red spring. If you like doing foot and strap stretching with a red and blue on, then pop up and put your blue on. And when you're ready, we're gonna slowly bring the right foot into the right strap, press through that foot to bring the left foot to the left strap. We're just gonna take those legs straight up to the ceiling to start. Now, remember, unless I tell you otherwise, we want to keep those hips and tailbone anchored down onto the carriage. We're gonna start with your legs straight up to the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale here. And on your exhale, just a little movement, lowering those legs to about 45 degrees or just until you start to feel your low back lift. And inhale as you bring the legs back up, flattening the low back. Slowly lower down. We're gonna do a few of these just to release any tension through our low back first before we hold our stretch. Last one. And let's lift those legs back up to the ceiling. And we'll hold here, either hands on your belly, down by your side, or you could reach up and pull down on those straps to deepen that stretch through the backs of the legs. Relax the shoulders, give your head a little wiggle, and let everything rest and relax down into the carriage. Let's go into some belly breathing. So I want you to fill your belly up with as much air as you can on your inhale. Slow exhale out through the lips. we'll slowly release the straps if your hands are holding them. We're going to come into leg circles now just to release everything from there. So again, big belly breath in with the legs up. On your exhale, start to lower the legs down. And then open them out wide, circling back up to the ceiling. Nice slow exhale down. Inhale as you open out and up. Again, go slow, matching your breath to the movement. Last one here. When your legs come back up to the ceiling, again, we'll pause there. And then from here, we're gonna open your legs straight out to the side, stretching into those inner thighs here. And again, hands could be on your belly. They could help support your legs a little bit or rest on your inner thighs. Or you could reach out and pull on those straps to deepen that stretch. Once you get comfortable, I want you to close your eyes. Let's start to take that breath a little bit deeper. So breathe in, fill up the belly. And breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up into the ribs. Before slowly exhaling out. Again, into the belly. Up into the ribs. Slow exhale out. One more. Slowly let the legs come back up to center. Again, hands either down by your side or on your belly. We're going to go into that circle again, but opposite direction. So inhale here. This time we're going to open the legs back out and swing them down and together. Inhale the legs back up to the ceiling. Slow exhale as you open out and down. Inhale as the legs come together and up. Last one. Bring those legs back up to center. And then from here, we're going to go into like a happy baby style pose. So we're going to bring those knees down towards your shoulders. Again, hands could be by your side. You could grab behind your knees here. You could reach up and grab for your ankles if that feels okay, or you could grab the straps and pull down, deepening that hip stretch again. We're keeping our low back and hips all the way down here. And again, we're gonna close our eyes. And this time we're gonna take our breath to its full potential. So big inhale into the belly. Breathe into the ribs. And sip in a little bit more air underneath those collarbones. Slow exhale out. Again, inhale into the belly, the ribs, underneath the collarbones, and let it go. The last one. Let's slowly again extend those legs up to the ceiling for a moment. Do a little lift and lower, just stretching out those hips and knees. And let's carefully take your feet out of your straps. We're going to bring your feet down onto your jump board. You can either place your straps back on their pegs or just let them drop to the floor. And let's bring your feet into a little butterfly foot position on that jump board. Knees open up nice and wide, hands either by your side or on your belly. And close your eyes for final little breaths here. Some nice big inhale into the belly. Exhale out through your lips. Taking notice of how your body feels, feeling how good and strong you feel after moving through this session today. Just set your intention to take that strength out into the rest of your day today, to walk a little taller with a smile on your face, knowing that you finished a nice strong Pilates class. I want you to take a nice big breath in, hold it at the top. Exhale, let it go. Taking a big breath for you, hold it at the top. Let it go. Taking a big breath for others, hold it at the top. And let it go. And you can start to make your way up. All right, again, I love these hybrid classes, getting to start out with some cardio, do some strength, and then finish off with some awesome stretching. If you enjoyed this class and you've made it this far, I want you to type in hybrid below so that I know you want to see more classes just like this. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and drop this video a like. Until next time, everyone have a wonderful day. Bye for now.